On September 11, 2024, the Las Vegas Aces face off against the Indiana Fever in a high-stakes WNBA matchup. Led by MVP A'ja Wilson, the Aces aim to continue their dominant run as they prepare for the playoffs, while the Fever, energized by rising star Caitlin Clark, look to stun their opponents with Clark's deep shooting and playmaking skills. The game tips off with Indiana in possession, and just 10 seconds in, Kelsey Mitchell drives to the hoop for an easy layup. Lexi Hall quickly follows with a confident three-pointer, showcasing Indiana's sharp precision. Mitchell then dishes to Aaliyah Boston, who smoothly scores, pushing Indiana up by 7. The Aces respond as Wilson nails back-to-back mid-range shots, proving no defender can contain her. Clark strikes back with a strong drive to the basket, drawing a foul and sinking the free throw. Wilson answers with 2 free throws of her own, while Erica Wheeler adds a clean jumper and Tiffany Hayes hits a three-pointer. Wheeler fires back with a 3, followed by Jackie Young's driving jumper. The quarter closes with dramatic intensity, setting the stage for a fierce battle of wills. Tiffany Hayes drained another three-pointer, pushing the Aces to a slim 2-point lead as the buzzer sounded to end the first quarter. With Las Vegas up 22-18 after a thrilling back-and-forth battle, the second quarter began with Megan Gust receiving a pass from Hayes and finishing strong with a layup for 2. Hayes quickly followed up by sinking to precise free throws. Chelsea Gray then entered the action, receiving a pass from Hayes and driving in for another layup. Caitlin Clark responded immediately, draining a three-pointer. Gray kept the momentum, knocking down a smooth jumper for 2. Moments later, Alicia Clark hit a corner 3, extending the Aces' lead. Indiana answered back as Aaliyah Boston found Mitchell, who made a jumper for 2, then was fouled and calmly sank both free throws. Gray continued to dominate with another 2-pointer, despite Clark's defense. But Caitlin Clark retaliated by passing to Boston, who faked out her defender and scored for 2. Alicia Clark responded with another accurate 3, followed by a deep shot from the opposite corner. With just a minute left, Kelsey Mitchell drove in for a layup, adding to Indiana's fight back. Nalisa Smith stepped up for Indiana, knocking down a free throw, while A'ja Wilson returned to form for the Aces by hitting a mid-range jumper for 2. As the clock wound down, Caitlin Clark drove to the basket, slicing through the defense for a layup. The quarter ended with the Las Vegas Aces holding a 9-point lead. In the second quarter, the Aces widened their lead thanks to key plays from Chelsea Gray and Alicia Clark, who nailed crucial shots including 2 3-point. Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell responded for Indiana, but the Aces maintained control, closing the quarter ahead, 41-32. The third quarter started with Jackie Young sinking a jump shot for 2. Kelsey Mitchell had a chance at the free throw line after a foul but missed. However, Aaliyah Boston quickly passed to Mitchell, who made a layup for 2. Plum responded with a layup of her own, then intensified the pressure by stealing the ball from Mitchell, who quickly answered with a 3. Jackie Young added another layup, while Caitlin Clark passed to Boston, who missed, but Nalisa Smith was there to tip it in. Chelsea Gray earned free throws and sank both. Smith then drove to the basket, finishing with a smooth reverse layup. After missing a three-pointer, Smith was redeemed as Boston cleaned up with a putback for 2. Clark made a layup, drew a foul, and calmly sank the free throw. A'ja Wilson knocked down a mid-range jumper, and shortly after, Clark was fouled by Jackie Young while driving to the basket. Tensions rose as Kelsey Plum attempted another steal from Mitchell, but the referee quickly stepped in to calm the situation. Later, Lexi Hall hit 2 crucial free throws. Plum responded by draining a three-pointer over Mitchell, while Hall powered through the defense for a tough 2-point shot. Wilson added another mid-range jumper, but missed her free throw. Chelsea Gray followed with a 2-pointer, but after a foul call, Aces coach Becky Hammond showed her frustration. Clark and Gray traded free throws, but with just a minute left, Clark lost control of the ball, leading to a fast break layup by Sydney Colson. Lexi Hall then hit a step-back jumper for 2, and as the quarter came to a close, Kelsey Mitchell missed a shot, but Nalisa Smith tipped it in to end the quarter. At the end of the third quarter, the Las Vegas Aces led the Indiana Fever 64-57 after a thrilling back-and-forth battle. The fourth and final quarter began with Alicia Clark sinking 2 free throws after a foul. Kelsey Mitchell responded immediately with a 3-pointer, but Costokes answered back with a corner 3 of her own. Tamia Bentley followed with a layup for 2, and A'ja Wilson matched it with a layup before hitting 2 free throws after drawing a foul. Bentley knocked down a mid-range jumper, but Wilson quickly countered with another mid-range shot. Mitchell drained another 3 to keep Indiana's hopes alive, but Wilson was unstoppable, hitting yet another mid-range jumper. Caitlin Clark fought back with a layup, but Wilson responded once more with ... A'ja Wilson finished strong with a layup and a free throw after being fouled. As time ran down, Caitlin Clark delivered a beautiful bounce pass to Tamia Bentley, who finished with a layup to seal the game. Alicia Clark hit a corner 3-pointer just before the final buzzer, but it wasn't enough. The Las Vegas Aces secured a hard-fought 86-75 victory over the Indiana Fever, led by a dominant performance from A'ja Wilson. Indiana started strong, powered by Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell. But the Aces responded with consistent play from Chelsea Gray, Alicia Clark, and Wilson. The Fever fought hard with key contributions from Nelisa Smith and Tamia Bentley, but struggled to keep pace with the Aces' balanced offense. Wilson was dominant throughout, hitting crucial mid-range shots and free throws, while Kelsey Plum added valuable points, including clutch three-pointers. Despite late efforts from Clark and Mitchell, the Fever couldn't close the gap, as Alicia Clark's final corner three sealed the win for Las Vegas. Thanks again for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed the episode. We'll catch you in the next one. This is Glory Reports. Watch exclusive documentaries every day.